Hey yo, what's going on? So, for those of you all who have a MacBook and an iPad, this feature is really going to increase your productivity. What it is, it's a new feature called Universal Control, where you have the ability to connect your MacBook and your iPad together, and you can use your iPad as a separate display. The thing about it is that not just it can be done that way as a separate display, but you can also control your iPad using your cursor and your keyboard. So what you want to do is make sure to check and see if you have the latest update on both devices. macOS version 12.3. All you need to do is go and click the Apple about this Mac and check for software update. You will see if you have an update, and here it indicates that my Mac is already up to date. So it's version 12.3 on the macOS Monterey. And on your iPad, what you want to do is go into settings, general, and software update. Here you will see your iPadOS is up to date, so it's 15.4 version on your iPad. So once you have ensured that both devices are up to date, what you need to do now is go into System Preferences, select Display on your MacBook, and you will now see Universal Control on the bottom there. Select Universal Control, and you want to ensure that this is selected. Allow your cursor and keyboard to move between any nearby Mac or iPad, and also push through the edge of a display to connect in nearby Mac or iPad. Now you can see it's the beta version because it still have some little kinks that they need to work out, so it's not the full version as yet. However, it works very good thus far. So once you have that selected, you just want to make sure that you're on the same Wi-Fi and you're also signed in to your iCloud on both devices. So now you can go into display preferences from System Preferences, or you can go up in the indicator here and you will see on the monitor icon that link keyboard and mouse to. Under that, you should see the iPad that is nearby. So you select Kellen's iPad, and now one of the good things about it is that you're actually able to, drag where your display is located. So you can actually have your iPad on your left hand side of your MacBook, or the top, or the right hand side. You just put whatever display, and if you have multiple iPads, you could actually see which one is selected there as well too. So for now, mine is on the right hand side of the iPad, so it's here selected. Now is just slide to the edge of the display, and you should see the cursor appearing on my iPad, and I have full control of my iPad using the mouse. What I've realized as well too is that the mouse, I use the Logitech M720, and I'm not able to have the scroll function for it, so sometimes I will have to use the trackpad on my iPad. So yeah, I could actually open up now a note, right? Select a new note, and I have full control of my iPad using my keyboard and my mouse as well too. So if there's a picture that you want to actually use on your iPad from your MacBook, all you need to do is just select it and drag it across, and you should see it appearing here fully well. And you could actually use that picture in your notes if you're creating any little document or whatnot. And the same goes vice versa. If you have a picture on photos as well too on your iPad, you can drag it onto a document onto your MacBook just by sliding it across. And that is one of the greatest features to increase your productivity using Universal Control. Alright, so that's it, Universal Control. There are only certain devices, however, with that particular function, and these devices are right here. As you can see, some of the later MacBooks and the iPad Pro, iPad Air, and iPad Mini models. So I would leave the link in the description as well too for you to go and check to see if your devices is compatible for Universal Control. Some of the latest iPad Pro, iPad Airs, and iPad Minis, as well as some of the latest MacBook Pros from 2016 or later, should be compatible with the Universal Control. Alright, so that's it, Universal Control. That is about it. Just go and check to see if your versions are up to date, and if you have some of the latest devices, and you should be able to access universal control to have your productivity increase. I love it, and I love just having the iPad as a secondary display. Alright, so that's about it. I'll see you in the next one.